Welcome back everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor and I'm Jewel, and as you can see I'm working on my Jewel's Peaceful Valley map, and today we're going to go ahead and bring in some stuff from the original Elm Creek map, just so we'll have stuff to place on this map. And in a previous episode I went ahead and brought in a baseball field, and I was just bringing it in for mostly to pick where I want to really put one, not to finalize it or anything like that just yet. And as you can see, let me come down to it, we put it here. It's not finalized, we didn't situate it or anything like that. But what I'm going to do this time to make it a little bit easier to bring in some things, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the whole section of some of the things from Elm Creek. So we're probably going to delete this, so let's go ahead and do that, and we're going to bring it in with the whole group of things. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this and make sure I ain't getting nothing else I don't want. Okay, and that's where it's going to go. So now I'm going to go ahead and click over to the Elm Creek map. Now if you don't know how to get to this particular Elm Creek map to take things off of the map, I'll just click real quick and show you in the File Explorer. And what you can do is, you can see this path here is the path. Steam Library, you first click on wherever it's at. So in my case it's in D drive. You might have yours in C drive or somewhere else. It could be a F drive or whatever. I don't know. Every computer is going to be a little bit different. But basically you're trying to find Steam Library if you have Steam. If you don't have Steam, you're probably going to be looking under Program Files 86. So maybe go under C drive or wherever, and then go to Program Files 86, double click. Then you would find, if it's Steam, click that. If it's something else that another way that you have your game downloaded, you would go there. So basically you would go wherever it's at, and in my case it was on Steam, and then it would be Steam Apps, and then Common, and then you would finally find it. And in this case I only have Farming Simulator 19 on the main Windows C drive under the Program Files 86. So for me to get to my FS22, I need to go under D drive, and then you would scroll down till you find the Steam Library, which is here, and double click it, and then Steam Apps, double click, Common, double click, and then you would have whatever game or whatever farming sim you would be looking for. And in this case I have 22 here, so I double click that, double click data, then you would click twice on maps, and then you would pick the map you're going to be pulling from, in my case US map, and then you would double click on map where the i3D file is, and then it would open up to where we are here. So that's how you get there. And what we're going to do in this case is, if you click on Elm Creek, it highlights everything, and I don't want everything. So at least not at this point, not all that extra stuff. We'll be doing things ourselves, and we don't want all that they have. We want certain things they have. So in this case it's going to be the buy and sell points, and then we're going to get the decorations because it's got the baseball field. Then we're going to get the production chains because it's got some of the buildings that we're going to want to place. Now some of this is going to be put down through XML, but I'm going to put it there as a visual for me to see what and where, and you use it basically to lay it out, and then you can add your numbers in the XML. So eventually it'll be empty again if we delete it, or if we put it in a placeholders folder, then we could leave it and then it'd still be calling from the XML. So, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just grab the buy and sell points, and what we're going to do is click on it, make sure it's highlighted, click File, click Export Selection with Files, and now don't delete anything in this one because this is your main game map. So you're in the main Farming Simulator game, and if you delete anything or change anything, your game won't work. Or at least it won't work the way it should, depending on what you delete. So we're going to go back to Farming Simulator. Now in this case we would go back to Documents, and then you would find My Games, double click, FS22, double click, and then Mods, double click, in this case my map, double click, and you would pick your spot of where you're going to put this stuff we just brought over. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to make a folder for it or have a main group. And this video will probably make one folder and merge those into this one. So we're going to make a new folder, and I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. Let me see. What do we want to call this? Probably, you could do it a lot of ways. You could do it separately, do the cell points, and name it as such, whatever you brought in. So we might do a separate one. We'll do that for this, because we can always bring them back in after we placed them if we need to change anything. So this is just getting me some buildings so I can place them and get my ideas of where I want things. We're going to put buy and sell points, just temporary. Alright, so we'll change all this later on. Alright, now we're going to put it here, and we'll just put buy and then sell. We'll just write it like so. I'm not worried about it being anything in particular. There we go. Hit save. Yes and yes. Alright. Now you could have capitalized it, but in this case it's not that important. Alright. So now we have those. We're going to come over back over here, and we're going to, I think I have one. No, I don't have it. Okay, so I'm to go back to Documents, My Games, Farming Sim 22, Mods, double click on all these, my map, and then find the one you made, open it, and there is all the buy and sell points that we just added. So it has a shapes file, as you see here. But what we're going to want to do is go to our map. Now you could have put it straight in the map. There's different ways you can do it. You could drop it and drag it, but I'm going to do it this way. So we're going to import it. We're going to go to my map, import, click on it's going to take us right where we were. If not, just go back through the files, Documents, My Games, go all the way to the map you're looking in, go where you put it and get it, and click on it, open it, highlight it, open. It opens it. Then you got the stuff. Okay, now once you have the stuff, you don't have to move this one, leave it at 0. But now you can pick, say, the animal trader or whatever you're looking for, and we're just going to jump to, well, let's see, I think we've already marked out most of these. I guess we could put them where we marked them out at. Let me see if I can find. This is the animal place. I thought I was going to put it over here. Here it is, animal dealer. Let me see. So I'm thinking that goes over there. So let's do that. Now obviously the ground's not situated. We're just putting the building there. Okay, so see that one? We highlight it, and you can hit Control B as in boy, and then left mouse click, and then do it one more time to get it to do that. And then, as you can see, it's really big, and you can always change it. You don't have to have everything they have. So if you don't like that, just change it. Alright, so we're going to bring this back, and then of course I'd have to look at it to see which way. Looks like this other side is where you would come in at. Yeah, so I would have to turn it. So basically I would come over here, and I'm not going to situate all of them, I'm just putting the buildings in their spot. And basically you're going to turn this around. At least I am in this case. And you can adjust it however you need to. And then, so that you have it where the place is going to be. So we're going to bring it back a little. We probably may take away some of this structure and readjust it. Obviously we're going to have to change the ground level. As you can see, it's not all situated, but we can worry about that later. We're just getting some ideas, getting the buildings in like so. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is getting rid of some of this parts of it, but we don't have to do it all right now. Like, say if I want that one and don't want the front building, I would just find out what the front building is that one, and I could get rid of it or move it or whatever. You can rearrange it basically, but I don't want to necessarily do that right now. So we're just putting that there for now. So now we got the animal trader one done. Now we'll go on to the BGA, just for temporary. It's not going to be perfect right now. Just getting things going. There's the BGA. So we're going to bring it over and try to get over here a little quicker. Alright. And there's many ways you can do all this. This is just me trying to get my buildings kind of where they're going to be. Get some size, scale of what it's going to be, so I can kind of get my ideas of how I want to shape things, where I want to put things, that kind of thing. So we're going to hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click, and see what happened. Where in the world is it? Did it go somewhere? Yep. Oh, it's over there. Let's see. So this one would have been needed to be zeroed out, but for now we're just gonna get it over here. Let's just get it over here. Looks like they got a lot of extra stuff in that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's bring it on down. Alright, bring it up a little. Alright. Alrighty. Roughly speaking, and then we can always adjust it. Alright. And as you can see, it's about the right size. We got a little bit of stuff out here. Looks like signs. Not sure what they say. What does it say? Keep out of the water. Okay, so there was some water on that one. Okay, so we can adjust all that. Alright, for now that's good. We're gonna get the biomass. I think it's over here. Let's look over here. Let's see. I think we put it over here. Alright, that's the biomass over here. So let's hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click, and roughly speaking, adjust this accordingly. Kind of where we thinking, and we obviously we can twist it around, figure out what we want, change some of the buildings. You don't have to keep all of it the way it is. So there we go. For now, we could adjust it. Don't worry. Alright, so now we're going to go to the bowling center restaurant. It's going to go over here. So let's jump over here. It's going to go right there. There's the spot we chose. Alright. Control B as in boy. Left mouse click. And spin it around. And of course we may have to change it depending on where we're going to go in at and all that stuff. I'm just trying to get it kind of set up in the locations so we can have what we need to get some ideas and all that good stuff. So we're just gonna pull it off back here. They had a road, so these might have went on the other side. I don't know. Let me see. Either way, we'll put it about right there. Alright, so now moving on to the car dealer, and that should be the shop. So let's get over here to where that's gonna be, and that's gonna be where this tree has been. So let's move the tree, make sure it's fully highlighted, and then just get it out of the way. And then we're gonna go back up or down, find our way to the spot we need. Let me see. Car dealer, and we're gonna hit Control B as in boy, and we're gonna get that over here. Okay, so that's where we're gonna bring in our vehicles that we get and buy and all that stuff. So let's see. Not sure how I want to situate this building. We'll see. For now, we'll just stick it like this, but we'll obviously be changing things. Okay, farmers market. Let's get over there. Alright, back up a little. Control B is in boy, and left mouse click, and then click it again if you need to. Alright, and then bring this over and hold down Alt while you hold, and then press down the right mouse button to move in and out faster. And then of course you can left click on what you need to do. You can hold down the right mouse button to turn right and left as well, or up and down, right, left. If you hold down Alt, you go in and out when you hold it down. Okay, so this looks, let me see, like we should turn this around and bring it up a little. Obviously there's stuff that's hidden there. Let's just bring it up just so we can see it later. Obviously we're going to have to adjust it, but this is just to get it out where we can see it and see what we got here. Let me get out of the way. Got a lot of extra stuff there. So that has quite a few things in it. What is that? Interesting. Okay. Alright, so that's good. Now we got the gas station area. We're going to put that over here. And Control B is in boy. Left mouse click, left mouse click. Looks like it's got an extra piece to it over there. Some of it has extra pieces. I haven't really looked. Let me see what we got going on over here. What do we have? Looks like a fence, or what is it? Yeah, it looks like a fence. Let me click on it and see. Concrete wall. So that's weird. So we got some other stuff with that. Decals. Let me see. Interesting. So it brought a whole bunch of stuff there. I mean, we could deal with it and delete it or whatever we need to do. Because essentially it's concrete walls and things. Let me see. So that's separate from that now. You can move it. Just move it. We'll just move it up here. Over here by the gas station. Control B is in boy. Left mouse click, left mouse click. Just temporary. We'll probably delete some things. Just getting it out of the way so we can see it if we want to use it or not. And then you just bring it on over and do what you need to do. Not even sure where that was at. I don't remember where it was on the map. See, now it's gonna be in that group, so we can just adjust it. Let's get down where we can actually see the gas station. So apparently we need to turn it. So I'll have to move that again. We'll do that in a minute. But basically you get the point. Just to give us some scale, some ideas of size, what do we need to do, what are we wanting to do, that sort of thing. Alright, that gives us a basic idea here. We may bring it forward just a little bit. We don't want it that far away. We'll see. We shall see. Now we'll come back to this and we'll move it again. Just to get it out of the way. We can always delete it or what have you. So just getting it out of the way a little bit. Right there. Alright, so what's next? Close that. The grain flour mill. So that was over here. But you get the point. This is just how you can get things rolling along, and then if we can decide if we don't like a spot, we can say, well, that's not where it's going to end up, and we'll have a better visual of what's going on. Not quite sure how that looked or where the front was. Let's see what we got. Okay, we need to come up something like that, just temporary. Okay, so there's that. So, alright, for now that's good. That's just getting it where it needs to be. That one was the flour one. Was that the right one? That says grain mill. I guess it really don't matter. We'll check. Let's go to this other one and see what I wrote. Probably wrote silo on that other one. Where is it? There it is. Silo, yeah. So I guess that's right. That's where the silo, grain silo, was going to go. So let's click on that, and then Control B as in boy. Bring it on over. And we're just getting it in the area, roughly speaking. Just getting it there, sizing it out. Checking things over. And we'll obviously be adjusting. So nothing's set in stone or anything like that. It's just all preliminary, and we're just getting going here. Alright. So, I think that's going to do that. Not sure how I want to twist it right now. But for now, that's going to do, giving us the size. And then we have these silos for the railroad. I'm just going to stick them somewhere right now because I'm really not sure. For now, just for this video, let's put them right here in the middle. Just to get them out of the way. And put this one over here. Temporary. Hadn't even decided about none of the railroad stuff. So we got to get that done too if we want to do that. Alright, let's see. This is the sawmill, potentially. So, we're going to bring it over here. And there we go. Bring it up a little. And roughly speaking, that'll be where we start putting things with this. Now, obviously, it can all change. Alright, and then we have the shopping mall. So that's how you can get some scale. That's how you can get some things in to know what you're wanting to do. I mean, let's see. This will be the Y-Mart. I believe this is going to be the grocery stores here. So let's put that there. Control B as in boy. Left mouse click, left mouse click. Pick it up, bring it out. And we're just going to put it there. We don't have to have it perfect right now. I might spin it around. I'm not sure. Let's see. It looks like the signs are all right there. So let's see. Then we'll bring it back a little, because we could change all that little stuff if we don't want some of that. But just getting an idea of what we're doing here. Let's see. Alright. So that gives us an idea. Alright. So basically there you have it. We got a lot of stuff in there. We can see the scale a little bit better. So once we start deciding, we can take care of it. I didn't bring the baseball field in on this one. We'll probably do that on the next one. Or I'll place it on the next one, because that's a bunch of stuff to be bringing in, and I don't want to make the video super long. But basically you do the same thing. You click on the decoration, you'd bring it in, make a folder, or put it wherever you want really, and then bring it in. Same thing for this one. So we'll probably do that one on a separate episode and so on, just for placement purposes, and then we'll do that one probably separate too. But anyway, so we're going to jump back over here to the map for a second. But as you can see, we got a lot of decision making to do. So having this in here will make it a little bit better for deciding what to do, deciding how big the area is and what it needs, how far apart it needs to be. You can see now that the shop is going to be close to the gas station, making it easier to get all of our equipment filled up and ready to take wherever we want it to be. And it's not too far from the main farm, so we can fill up if we need to and so on, and to transport everything to the main farm. So it helps with that, you know, if you don't want to use the mods and things like that. But anyway, for now, I'm going to call that an episode. I hope everybody enjoyed, and stay tuned. There's going to be more tutorials. I'm going to do some work in the Blender. I plan to show you some Blender work on this water, so stay tuned for that. I just hadn't done it yet. Been a lot going on, so. But stay tuned. There's more coming, and I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.